there is an announcement. Next week we are having a guest from India, and fortunately I am the host. So I'll take Guru Singh class time, 6:30, and he'll take mine. That we have exchanged for 2 days, 10th and 11th. Is that understood? So those who get mixed up will have a fun. Yeah. So, because there is a seminar which I have to go with my guest to attend, which is image and face of tomorrow as people of us. But unfortunately it is in the valley, and then I cannot come 8 o'clock back to teach my class. God knows up to what time it will go. So today we talked and decided he'll take my time, I'll take his, and others can stay in between. It's called double feature. Well, is a Baisakhi time, is a happy time, is a Easter time, and every religion has something or the other, actually. The fact is that you are coming out of the winter into the spring. That's all it is. Now the second news you have is that you have 2 eclipses and the little star with his long tail going through you. And these phenomena in the world are just very untouched. We are too gross to feel them. So don't worry about it. As you've been very sensitive individuals, mostly you would have been flat on the bed. That's how powerful the impact was, but we are not. After all these years, can't imagine why people drink. I mean, I can't imagine. This is not my cup of tea to imagine even. I now sympathize with them. Because if they're not that crazy and dumb with that drink, and they become really sensitive, what they will know and see and feel, God, blow their top. The main problem is that you do not know handle yourself. And tragedy is that nobody wants to teach you to handle yourself. Because if we start teaching you how to handle yourself, you start handling, then we'll lose customers. You understand that? That's the religious problem. You must understand that. The religion you all believe in, I used to believe in religion too. I never knew that religion is just the biggest bugacity on this whole planet. I have realized become head of the religion. That is really ridiculous. If today 89 million Catholics come and ask me to act as a pope for 1 week, they'll give me 200 million a day, I'll refuse. I will. Man has no time from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. His only leeway is 3 minutes in the whole time. I'll commit suicide even this minute, though I'm against suicide, if I have to read my secretary's notes 7 languages. You do not know the people who matter in life, how much they have to go through to be exact. That's what life is all about. When you reach at a very higher place, you are demanded to be exact. And everybody else has the right never to be exact. So that's what you are. Religion is a personal reality. I wish that Aquarian age should come soon, take toll, let people die left and right, and whatever left starts life all over again in a correct manner. Correct manner about life is not to count your curses, your weaknesses, your handicaps. Don't do nose job. Don't do change your eyes. Nothing is going to matter. The very fact that you are, and you are not radiant, will create absolutely not great impact. You need inside spirit, they call it. Some call energy. Some call person is very high. I don't know what you want to call it. But there is something in you, at one day you are blossoming. The other day you are not. So actually we have to have a religion where we are all the time blossoming energy in us. Whatever we do, it should be just open. And life fragrance, like from flower fragrance comes, life fragrance comes. That's criteria of the new teaching, new age of Aquarius. There will be million books in between and lot of teachers and principles. Ultimately, mankind will come to the understanding that you are, in this world, live by a word. This word, W-O-R-D, and W-O-R-D word. And man shall have the caliber, capacity, character, commitment, that one's word will be as good as God. You understand the new age of Aquarius? Oh, I didn't consult you, your time has changed. Remember? Okay. Your word is as good as God. When a human has the capacity and a mental setup that human communication, sense of communication is as good as God, then human shall never be handicapped. You can never be handicapped. Without that situation, we are handicapped. Because our word doesn't have impact. Our impact is not what we are communicating, therefore there is a gap. Now whether you are Christian or a Jew, or you are atheist, or a Hindu, or a Muslim, what difference it makes? If there are two mountains and there is a gorge, gorge is a gorge. Whether it's a Muslim gorge or is a Hindu gorge, what difference it makes? I have not understood so far. Handicap is a handicap, whether it's a Jew handicap or a Muslim handicap or Christian handicap, or and divide Christian into many things, Orthodox, non-Orthodox, this, that, God knows. Sikh handicap, same thing. Your handicap is when you don't trust your own words. When you cannot trust your own word, nobody can trust your word. Why? The vibratory effect in the magnetic field, which is going to be communicated and relayed by the high frequency of the flare of the sun to the magnetic of the earth, shall not pick up the rhythm. You hear me? No, it all went over. Whoosh, whoosh. Our life communication is, there is a big ball of iron lava moving under this planet, creating the magnetic field. They call it Farium circle. Its correspondence to the flare of the hydrogen in the sun. Interconnection creates the vibrations of frequencies. It's a very ordinary thing. In a certain month, your walkie-talkie can reach about 1,100-1,200 miles if the frequency is correct. And another month, you can't even talk next door. Have you any experience like that? So, that's what it's all about. Or now no, this is a better example. Oh no, I'm going off because there's a mountain on the side. You know the telephone? This brain cancer telephones, what they call them? Cell phones. Everybody, have you seen people? On one hand, I saw somebody, you will enjoy it. He was licking ice cream and talking on the telephone and walking in Beverly Hills, going very nicely. Yes, yeah. I understand. And I was looking at the man, he was totally in his own world, didn't care. So I mean to say these things are happening to us, the life is, and moreover, with the next 20 years, the aggravation of communication and media and life will be absolutely unbelievable. No rhythm. No rhythm. So I was thinking it will be fun to dig in one place, sit when people come, bless them and send them back. What is it called? Repair workshop? Touch and repair and go home, get crazy, come again. And that's how people are going to go crazy. Because the biorhythm of the frequency of the magnetic field of the neurological system of the brain is going to freak out. And we do not drink enough alcohol to freak out. We want to get up next morning again. And unfortunately, that is called, what do they call them Monday when they don't come to office? Hangover. So actually, we are living in a state of hangover, in our mental hangover for a long period of time. And somebody has to get out to do something about it. Every individual has to understand that, so that our sense of communication become not wobbly. Has anybody driven a wobbling car? Huh? You know how horrible. There are two things that should never happen to you. The steering wheel should not in the middle of your going start wobbling. Oh my God, it's such a tragic experience. And secondly, when it's a storm, heavy, that windshield wiper stop working. You know what that means? Come out, clean it, go a mile, come out, clean again. That's our life, folks. You may not in that sense understand it, but that's how it is. We don't see properly, intuitively. Our windshield doesn't work. So we have to rub it all the time, defrost it, and then go for a while, and then again the same problem. Otherwise, we are human beings, created in the image of God. We can't go wrong. We can't. We are not born to suffer. We are the image of God. The difficulty which has happened for thousands of years, we are trying to find God instead of being God. If you don't want to act actually God, act as an agent, that is acceptable. you end up finding God and leave yourself exposed to nothing, it's not correct. So that movie Alice doesn't live here anymore, you can watch it as many times you want, you are never home. You are never home, you are never yourself, and you do not appreciate one thing is the power of your word. The impact has to be accurate. Bull, A1, fired, correct. Every word spoken must go to heart. That's the art. And that will only happen when you value your word, exactly measure it correctly, aim it right, say it very sincerely and without any bias. When you have a purpose, there's no difference between you and a hooker. Hooking in communication is the worst art of all arts. It makes a man cheap, loses social value, social respect. He's found out, actually this is a fact, within 72 hours, whatever you say wrong is found out by other man, by his natural biorhythm. You know what, have you seen that something? Hey, so-and-so told me at that time I agreed to everything, but I'm feeling kind of headache now. What did he say? And the other person said, I was not there. Oh no, I know. People start talking to themselves. When they rewind themselves and understand what they have been told is not correct, not from heart, is all head, it was just fishing them out, and there was a bait, there was a hook, there was this, there was that. People resent it very much. And we lose deep friendship. We are supposed to be in deep friendship with everybody. Trustworthy friendship. Our mental energy is among us. It's all as infinite as we want to keep it. So tonight, we are making a triangle effort. Are you willing? This is Jupiter, and this is your id. These three fingers, as we did the exercise that day, these three fingers meet the palm. You will be hurt. I'm telling you, I know. One of the finger or two may not agree to get to the palm. That is not that your problem, that means your flexibility is a little off. But however, try to put these three fingers right in there and make this as a triangle. As good a triangle you can make, better it will be. That affects. It's a question of simple angles. And now kind of close your eyes. Heart center, heart center. Triangle is at the heart center. We are working on the heart center today very intensely. And with this, now you have to start conscious breathing. Do not use automatic breath. Breathe absolutely consciously. Concentrate on the breath. Actually, what you think, so the breath is coming like a lot of energy in you and enriching you and then taking all your weaknesses out. It's a pranic meditation with a triangle of the Jupiter. This exercise can save your brain deterioration, provided you breathe long, deep and conscious. That's it. Be solid like statue. Be yourself like real. Breathe like real living prana. There is no handicap. This is the moment of perfection. Think of the heavens, universe, infinity. Life is just life. Yesterday Ron Brown was a commerce secretary, today he's not. Just 1, 2, 3, gone. With all the executives. So unknown is very unpredictable. Therefore, when you are in a known state of being predictable, do your utmost perfect best. That is the criteria for start of an ecstasy. Volunteer breath, conscious breath is longer, deeper, full. You will enjoy the God within you. With your breath you can touch your soul. Actually, soul is a girlfriend, breath is a boy, he comes to say hello to her. If you consciously let it happen and deeply breathe, that's exactly what the scripture says. I don't know. Awakened soul, when touched by the breath of life, manifests God within. Then miraculously your problems, your desolate solutions, your discomforts, hurdles disappear. You don't know why, you don't have to know why. When they came, they didn't ask your permission. When they leave, why to bother them? Steady on breath. This is the moment. Now it is a twilight zone. Concentrate on the pranic breath. Now just become breath, the pranic breath, that's all you are. Apply the mind in a meditative sense to give you that balance. It will be a beautiful experience. If you now can concentrate, you are ready. You have enough pink energy in your arc line, you can push a little bit better and you get into the blue. Well, if you can't, I'm not going to come down and push. But there's a sufficient chance If your breath become total yourself, you become aware to breathe, the result will be humongous. Concentrate, my friends. It is your self-indulgence that only can serve you. In exact 10 more seconds, you will be entering an area where your body will start itching, your nervous system cannot take the energy anymore because you are entering half pink, half blue. I wish it should have been done very fast, but now concentrate more and pull it through. Otherwise, you will have little nervous itch here, there. Body will start bothering you. But you have to do it good. Control your muscles, control your body, control your posture. It's mind over matter right now, right? This is the twilight zone. You got to cross it that way. Put your hands around your neck behind, lock them quickly, make a O of your mouth, breathe as hard you want to get rid of the disease. Now, don't wait for me to come through. O shape, inhale from the mouth, out fast. Get it out, whatever is in. We have a minute or two of this breathing. Already you are gone 45 seconds, so it is not something you have to wait that you will do it tomorrow. Pull out, push. Depart from the personal dead weight. Faster you will do, deeper you will do, better you will be. We have about 30 more seconds, that's it. Inhale deep, whistle out. All the way out, whistle out, whistle out. Inhale deep again, whistle out. Inhale deep again. Hold tight and squeeze your body like that. You spread to every molecule of your body by your own will and power. Tight. Relax. You are good students. It's fun. You survived well. Good. Well, the fact is I have to go back to my quilt and bed to declare myself sick. So I was very healthy for an hour. So, we'll relax few seconds. And the only way you can come to normal is if you move your 5 fingers like cat does the claw thing, you know, that like that. It will bring you back to a very sharp, awakened tomorrow. You will have a very bright tomorrow if you do this exercise. It means the polarities are being balanced, and that's it. The fact is what these teachings are, people don't understand by little things how much we can change. We don't require much. So, for a minute or two, talk to each other now. Say hello, how are you, what is your name, and da-da-da-da, da-da. I have to do a commercial. This Saturday commercial is, where Shakti says, whatever she says goes. She said, do a commercial advertisement for tantric this Saturday. Are you aware there is going to be a tantric course this Saturday? Oh yeah? Everybody knows Shakti. There's nothing I can do about it. Huh? What? In between 2 eclipse tantric? Are you kidding? We are very lucky. I wish I should go do myself. It's not something. If you can attend, you will be happily involved and later on curse me in the evening. It is quite tough stuff. But it's okay. Well designed. Well done. So after this commercial is over, now what is next? There's no birthday today. And Gurtej, you have a poem? Yes. I'm gaining time. Come on, hurry up. Read your poem. You have become a poet pretty good. How many, when you are going to finish all the 108?
I have 80, I need 28 more.
Oh, okay. Give him the mic.
The City of the Angels.
You are talking about Los Angeles? Okay, go ahead.
The city of the angels surrounds me. Deafening noise rises up from the street. The smog impairs my ability to see, smothering the earth with its own heat, adding a labor to every heartbeat. The evening sky is churned by the rotors, while those with desperate heart run to hide. On the street, the police rev their motors, pursued by their desperation inside, riding over the remains of their pride. Up in the hills, a lost, broken dreamer turns from her shattered honor once more, while her life flashes by like a streamer, not understanding what she was meant for, and drifting farther from sanity's shore. On the streets crawl the lost and the broken, pushing the remnants of their lives in carts. Mumbling words that will never be spoken, they escape through the cracks of broken hearts, instantly impaled by insanity's darts. Through the smog, the prayers of the angels never stopped and continue as before. Perhaps lost at night by a siren's wail, then, just before dawn, they are heard once more, for below the rotors is Guru's door. Every morning before the sea retreats, rolling back into itself for the day, before oil glistens on the city's streets, before traffic's fat has clotted the way, earthly angels pass through those doors to pray. At those doors through the darkness of the night, while the rotors churn loudly in the sky, shines the ruby of Guru's loving light. As the wailing sirens go racing by, it shines on brightly with sleepless eye. The prayers of the angels surround me through the noises that rise up from the street. Guru's light enhances my ability to see, igniting the flame of the Kundalini's heat, bringing grace and joy to every heartbeat. This is for the janitor.
You are pretty good. You are just not even 1 week in Los Angeles. I mean, you see the difference between New Mexico and my God. Perfect. That's good. Okay. He has been very recently posted. I can't believe that much smart connect. Yes, sometimes we wonder what we are doing here. It's a beautiful place, isn't it? Los Angeles? But the fact is, nobody knows what it is. City with a mayor who has nothing to share. You remember that? And Tom Bradley used to be a mayor of the city. Once we were talking, he said, "This is a city, me as a mayor, I have nothing to share. Everything happens," he said. "I can't guess it will ever stop." So life goes on, folks. Tomorrow morning, it'll be practically correct. Practically correct. It will add luster to your life if you keep lemon juice, fresh lemon juice with the water by the bedside where you sleep, and when you get up in the morning, sip it slowly. Just for tomorrow only, those who have attended the class. That will seal it, that will do it. In between, if you get up at night, sometimes people do, that's not included. But first time when you are ready to get up, take your cats crawling, morning, good morning, whatever you do, or you are going for sadhana, have a lemon juice by your bedside. Don't gallop it, just sip it, little by little. Then when we meet again, we'll talk. Meanwhile, may the long time sun shine all surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Blessed is my soul, blessed is my being. Blessed is the time and space and the consciousness, the intelligence, the breath of life, and my destiny and the distance I have to travel. May all there be the blessings for me, with all my friends, my enemies, my challenges, my favors, my oppositions, fatherly heavens, earthly mother, intense and relaxed moments of life. May I move on to the further higher self to carry on the stream of life into a reality forever, forever, forever. Sat Nam. So we'll meet next week, 2 days, and it's a Baisakhi, so I think for the Sikhs it will be 1 bedroom and 6 people. That's how it is going to be loaded. So we have tried to make a corps of volunteers to receive our guest, which is coming all over to celebrate this Palm Sunday, whatever you want to call it, or Baisakhi Day, or is Jewish, beautiful. Huh? Oh, I know. Is that the bitter stuff to eat and all that? Leavened bread and... I went to synagogue once to ask those questions, remember? So I have absolutely, every religion have one question or the other. This is a great time. There are 3 things you should remember in case I never come and see you again. Great person is, repeat it, great person is who believes he is great. He or she, I mean both included, you know what I mean? So, if you are great, you are great, right? You have to believe you are great, right? And that's the sign of a great person. Have great respect for your words. Have? Correct? Understand? I'm talking to you the most simplest thing of prosperity and happiness. I'm not talking to you complicated things. First, admit it to yourself, I'm great. Because great Lord God made you, so be great. Whatever you are, forget about anything else. Secondly, once you admit it, it's a self-admission. I'm great, thank you Lord. Naturally it will come to you. Second is, have great trust on your words. Whatever you say, you should understand that they have to be great words by a great person for a great moment and great tomorrow. Every great word will bring you greatness. It is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Third, always have great smile. Mischievous great smile. That works wonders. Somebody come yawning, screaming. Just pull your tongue out a little. You'll be shocked. It is amazing what you can do with a big mischievous smile. Simple smile doesn't work. It may affect otherwise. Just like baby smile. It's very good. It works. Human face has a more pictorial effect than anything on the planet made by God. And when you project it with a smile, with all your wrinkles intact, and make a little child, innocent, mischievous face, you can conquer the most biggest devil standing before you. So that's the advice for the day. Good night, have best of dreams, and I'll meet you next time. And if anybody has the capacity to volunteer for anything, please don't hesitate. We need a lot of volunteers because we have very unexpected majority of the guests. Even Dr. Sram's room will be occupied. Nobody has escaped. This time I was so wonderful. Thank you very much.